Hello, this is Chancellor Roach. I'm Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator with Stampin' Up! And today I'd like to make an Eclipse card with you. And I'll show you everything you will need. Of course, you'll need a card base. It'll be 8.5 by 5.5 and scored and folded at 4 1/4. Then you'll need a piece of Whisper White again. This measures 4 1/4 by 5.5. I'm going to cut it down a little when we're done. And I've run it through one of my favorite embossing folders. So pick a favorite. It doesn't have to be anything in particular. You'll need a piece of black cardstock, which measures 4 by 5 1/4, I believe. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1/4. Yes. And that's going to layer right there. And I'm using a piece of fun foam for my letters. Let me show you. That was the embossing folder I used. It's the dot to dot textured impressions one. And then I used the well-written framelits to cut out the word you. Let me dig out my stuff here. So I have, if I get out, the word you from the well-written framelits. And I cut out 2 or 3 of these. And I'm going to glue them together. Oh, there's the other one. There we go. And we'll glue those together just to make them a little thicker. So that was my U. Oh, I forgot it's magnetic. And there's lots of beautiful words in these well-written framelits. You have happy birthday. You got thanks. You got you have friend. Bride and groom. Welcome. Happy. You got like a leaf thing going on there. Oh, there's the birthday. You got hearts, flowers, a bird, a spray of flowers, a butterfly, an ampersand, exclamation point, flowers, sympathy, oh, a bunch of words, right? So there's lots of words in here. And then I used, my large letter framelits as well for the word love. So I have the L-O-V-E, and I cut them out on my piece of foam. You can use dimensionals. That would be perfectly, great. But I just found this easier, and there's no indents, etc. So I just cut those out of a piece of black fun foam. It doesn't really matter the color even. So I have those here. And you don't need to circle from the O because you will use it from your letters. The colors that I used for to color my thing, I'll put this aside, I don't need it right now. I used little ink spots, and I have Pacific Point Lovely Lipstick, I have Garden Green, I have Daffodil Delight Real Red, and Pumpkin Pie would be the color that you would need. This one is a different one, but Pumpkin Pie would work. So let me kind of show you what I did with the embossing part here. I took the dots, put these aside, and all I did is I'll do it this way. I just ran my colors up like a rainbow. So I started with, say, the yellow, then the orange. You can do it once, twice, whatever colors you want. And I'll do the pink. Lovely lipstick. Oh, that's Real Red, sorry. Lovely lipstick I'll do next, that's alright. No worries. Just kind of showing you what I did. And then the green. So it's basically like a rainbow. And then, oops, the blue. Now this is the embossed side, the puffy side up. And this is the debossed side. So you can basically do whatever one you like. So I'll show you what it looks like on both sides. So you have the blue. Now we'll go backwards. And then the green, you can overlap it just a tad. Yeah, then I'll do the lovely lipstick. I'll keep it in the same order. And the red. an orange, and then a yellow just off the edge. So whatever side you happen to like the best is the side you can use. All right, so you have the debossed side where the puffy part is inside, and then you have the embossed side where it's puffed up. So whatever side you want to use, they're both pretty. I like them both. You have to decide before you cut your love out. So then you want to either cut your love that way or this way. So you put your letters on, go cut them out through your Big Shot or whatever cutting die machine you have is fine. So cut those out, and then when you're done that, you will have a leftover piece like so. So here we go with that. There's our leftover piece. I'll put all my loves aside. And here's the O part. We need this part too. So I can throw this aside right now. Let me get rid of this dirty piece. Yay. Okay. And the reason I used ink spots is they were smaller and easier to use. But if you're only using 2 or 3 colors, you can, of course, use your regular size pads. So I'm going to layer this on my black like so. And I will attach it with just liquid glue. So let me do this right now. So, and see, I have both sides, but of course I can't use that side because my letters will be backwards. So decide before you cut it out which side you like. So I'm going to glue on the wrong side. And up here. I think that will be good. Lay it on here. The reason I like to use liquid glue too is it gives you time to move it around, just wiggle around a bit to get it straight on here. I don't have any on that little V part. Now I do. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, this is like the Eclipse card, so I'm going to put my O in here, but it's not glued. Then I'm going to stick that O in there. So I'm actually going to glue this piece. Make sure you have it right side up and right way up. So this big dot matches that there, and the little dots match up there. Then you can pluck out your big. So that's where that goes. So we have the love. And I'm going to put my U down here. Oops, go backwards. Go put it like right about there. Maybe put it in the middle. My fingers are all gluey now. Yeah, let me put this on while I have it and have the glue open. Just a few little dots here, there, and everywhere. And yeah, I'll stick it in the middle. I'm going to send this to my granddaughter. She's at Jacksonville State University in Alabama. So, and actually she only has like a few more days left of school, I believe. They get out real soon. She's, whatever your second year is. Freshman, sophomore? Right. So now I'm going to just, you can use cardstock if you want to. You don't have to use these. Cut like 2 or 3 loves out of black cardstock. I'm just going to glue these in here. Because I want it to like pop, look dimensional. So put that in here. And my V. Stick it down. And then my O. And an L. I'm only going to do 1 layer. I was going to do 2. But to send it through the mail, 1 layer is thick enough. And then I just slightly edged with a sponge dauber in the color that was most prominent on the the letters. And we're going to just stick these on here so they like pop up off your page. So do that. Just put it on the black. It's easier. And then line it up. Making sure you've got it right way. Well, you can't really do this one backwards. So the L is good. Alright. If you look sideways and stuff, you can see the black under there, which is basically what you want. Now we'll put our O. So you have the orange to match up on this side, so you know that goes to the left. With a pumpkin pie, I should say. Now, hold that down. And our V, we have a little tiny bit of yellow up in the corner. So we've got that the right way, because it could technically go that way, but then it would look odd because we have blue instead of yellow. Oh, got too much glue there, booger. So put our V down here. And let these dry really well so they don't move around on you. And then the last letter would be our E. You can come up with any word you want. You could put happy, and then birthday down here. You could even put it on a little piece of cardstock, like the white or very vanilla. Just stamp it. You don't have to die cut your letters out. And then just put the little label down here. Lots of different ways to do it. Then we're going to take our card, flip it over, add some glue, and layer it on here. And again, liquid glue gives you time to wiggle if you need to wiggle a little. Yeah. So there is our Love You card. And I wanted to make a quick card because I'll be gone or on stage, and I won't probably be uploading now until we get back after Sunday. So I will hopefully have lots of good news and stuff to share with you when I get back. I'm looking forward to going to North Carolina, to Charlotte, for the Stampin' Up! Convention on stage there, and meeting some old and new friends. I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was a quick on the spur of the moment type one, but I think it's cute, and I haven't done a Eclipse card in a while, and I thought I would send Ashley a card. So this is for my oldest granddaughter, Ashley, and I will have all the measurements and everything you would need to make this card on my blog, and listed below. You could click on the links if you need to shop for any of the products. If you don't have a demonstrator, I would appreciate you choosing me as your demonstrator, and I would be honored to earn your business and to help you in any way I can. You all have a great week and weekend, and I will get back with you Sunday or early next week with some wonderful new product ideas and things that are coming out. I'll give you all the scoop. So, all right, y'all have a great night. Oh, wait a minute, let me show you. Oh, some others I did. Oh, see, this was my letters I cut out. I did a, this is like a pool party, Bermuda Bay, and a mint macaron on both sides. And this was like a Floody Flamingo, Lovely Lipstick, and Berry Burst, I believe that was, for the pinks on both sides. And this is the sequins embossing folder. This one's kind of like another bright colored rainbowish color. So the yellow would be your Daffodil Delight, your Garden Green, and Pacific Point. Then this one is all yellows, orange, red. So that would be your Daffodil Delight, your Pumpkin Pie, and your Real Red. This one was Cherry Cobbler and Orange, I believe. Yep, and Lovely Lipstick too. and that's the sequins bosom folder too. So that was just a few others that I did, and I just chose that one to make. You could do whatever colors. You could do like a boy card or a girl for a baby. You could put baby, you could put a boy. You know, cut the colors, of course, that you want, and do, you know, congratulations on the birthday, baby boy, baby girl, or birthday. You could do, you know, like happy and then birthday. You do all different things with words. Just cut out one short word, or like you, and then put or amazing. Lots of little things. So think outside the box and make your own ideas, and let me know what you come up with too. Y'all have a great night, great weekend, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.